syrup or birch sap tapping season. So I know some places in Alaska are getting ready to start tapping birch trees that are warmer than here. But this coming week, it's supposed to be in the 40s. So we'll see how soon all of the snow melts. But yeah, today I am drinking tea Kuan Yin oolong in my growler because yesterday our tea of the day was tea Kuan Yin oolong, which is my favorite tea. It's an oolong tea. It's the third category of oolongs. There's actually 5 subcategories of oolongs, and so it's in the middle of the middle. It's an amber oolong. It has this green type of flavor with an orchid-like aroma that's not too perfumey like jasmine. So I'm not a big fan of jasmine. To me, it's a little too much flower. But the tea Kuan Yin oolong is my favorite. You can re-steep it 6 times, and so that's why we had a big pot of leftovers yesterday, because you can re-steep them 6 times. And it is my favorite tea out of all of our teas, but it's also probably one of the first teas I ever experienced when I was a kid, not knowing that it was tea Kuan Yin oolong. So it's a tea that my grandfather drank almost every morning when he did the Chinese tea ceremony. And it was the weird thing that Grandpa would drink that was on the kitchen table, and I drank it not even knowing that it was tea. So that's probably why I like it, because it's the most familiar to me. And I also like it because it's super budget friendly, because if you could take 1 serving of tea and drink it 6 times, I mean, it costs hardly anything. It is an investment up front, right? But then you're reusing it, just lasts way longer. So I actually filled my whole growler at the end of yesterday after our first Friday event with the tea Kuan Yin oolong. So I actually didn't have to make tea this morning. Brian was like, I guess you don't need hot water because you have your growler full. I'm like, yep. So, and then last night we went to go see the Ice Dogs game with my sister-in-law, and my niece was running around somewhere. It's more of a social event, you know, for teenagers. So it was kind of fun to get out in the community. So I did have dinner, not at the tea house, but at the Ice Dog games. It was nachos. Way better nachos than I got at, was it Taco King? I expected like these fully loaded nachos when I ordered dinner earlier this week from Taco King, but it literally was nacho chips and cheese. I was very, very disappointed. These were even cheaper. They're only $8, and they're like fully loaded, lots of vegetables on there. I don't think there was meat on it, but it had like that, I think it was like that fake nacho cheese. But yeah, it was pretty good, right, Michael?
Avocado.
Oh, guacamole. Guacamole is what. Yeah, I'm telling them on the video. So it had guacamole on it too. I love guacamole, and sour cream, tomato chunks, jalapeno pieces. So it was really, really good. Oh, and then I drank actually more than 64 ounces because I actually had, Brian bought me a 32-ounce liter of fountain drink soda. I don't even know what kind of soda it was, but I was worried I wasn't going to get all my fluids. I drank the whole thing, and then I realized there was no ice in it because I don't like ice in my drinks. And so it ended up being, that's a lot of soda I drank like in one sitting. So probably not the healthiest choice, but I definitely got my 64 ounces of liquid in. And now I'm almost to work. Oh, I got to stop by and get gas at Costco. Costco is right next to our store, so I'll be going to Costco right before I get to work. All the staff are there today already, so it should be a fun day. Loving the spring day. No snow right now. Skies look pretty clear. Yesterday was snowing some pretty big chunks, hailing in different parts of town. But yeah, I'll catch you in just a moment to give you some more updates today. We're walking to the Ice Dogs game. Actually, we just parked, and so we're gonna walk to the Big Dipper right now to go watch the Ice Dogs play Kenai? I think it's Kenai. Yep. Having some fun after the tea house. Long week. So this is what the Big Dipper looks like. There's parking everywhere. We parked way over there. But yeah, look at how many cars there are. And this is where Michael goes walking for Parks and Rec that I pick him up at. I'm actually starting to get sore from going to the gym this morning. which is good. It's a good thing. Means I worked hard. So the rest of the night, we just watched the Ice Dogs game. We ended up having nachos again, but we couldn't find the spot that had those amazing nachos as the night before. Apparently there's several different concession stands and they're all run by different organizations. But we ended with dessert with a caramel apple with lots of nuts on it, and it was a green apple. I ate my whole apple. I was super excited to actually have an apple. And again, we both had sodas, probably way too much soda, another 32 ounces, I believe. And we watched the rest of the hockey game, had fun, danced a little, laughed, got to hang out, the two of us, me and Michael. And Brian is gone this weekend with his father out at their mine. So hopefully they had a good time and that they drive back safely, because it's been raining or snowing and like freezing up at night as it warms up. Hopefully next week will be 40 above. Maybe we'll do more walks in the neighborhood. I did feel pretty sore near the end of tonight at the game, but we'll see how everything goes tomorrow.